she wasn't by any means, I don't think, a direct threat to your game.
Yeah.
But then again, like...
Exactly.
Watch
I just
this
hope
back
Will's
and
not mad. He was just the only person I knew that people wouldn't send home.
Yeah, it makes
know what I
sense.
mean?
That's what I said to him. I was like, it's the only scenario where, like, you're, like, guaranteed to stay. But, I mean, I don't know. He gets moody. Like, he got mad at
Yeah,
me
I'll
over
explain it
other
to
shit.
him.
Yeah.
I'll explain it to him, so we'll see.
Yeah.
What, Willie boy?
Just like, I'm just hoping Will's not mad, that's all.
He seems okay with it. Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, but he's not going to say he's not okay either.
Yeah.
At this point.
What sucks either way being up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can never 100% guarantee someone's safety, but this is the closest I think you ever could.
Safety, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, my faves. She's just so giggly.
I'm amazed we're 6 weeks in and no one knows about this.
Yeah, shit, hey.
Yeah. I actually talked to Ryan today, as much as I didn't want to. And I basically, like,
How'd that
called him
go?
out. And was like, you know yourself that I was never part of that plan. And, like, within, like, 5 minutes, he was like, I know, I'm sorry. And I was like, he's like, it doesn't make a difference. If I were to go tell them now, it's not like they would believe me anyways. I was like...
Then why
in
did he
my
keep
head-
saying your name anyway?
Because he was like, I felt like everyone had gone in there and thrown me under the bus. So I did what I had to do. I don't believe anything he says anyway. But it's like, he was like, you know, if it means anything, like, after the veto, I'm gonna go clear it up. I'm like, you don't need to, like, 'cause I know, like, you guys know. But I was like, you don't need to. Like, I don't care at this point. But just know that, like, I know that you know I was never part of that plan. Because that plan is the opposite of what I said to you, Nick Holmes, which was get Allie out so that Dayla can be on board. Like, make it clear. Like, that's like the opposite. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It's done now. But he was like so quick to be like, I'm so sorry. Like, I know I basically fucked you, but I got fucked over too. And I had doubts because you were giving me the side eye. I'm like, so I
And people are just saying, oh yeah, and just going along with it? Or do people, he's like, no, and he like stopped me. He was like, no, every single one of them named
Yeah.
all 4 of you
Yeah.
by name and was literally like, said, next week I'm gunning for
Yeah.
HOH so I can take
Yeah.
the shot
I know.
myself
I know.
to put up Derek and Kayla on the block.
Yeah, you
because
saw me
Derek and
gunning for
Kayla-
that HOH.
Yeah, he literally like stopped
No.
me from being like, no, it wasn't just
yeah, and I like
being like, oh yeah, to the plan. It was actually
Yeah.
specifically saying the names.
But it was like good. It was like
Like,
there's like
put up
3
and take out.
cameras on me, and I was like, you know, I'm like, look me in my eyes right now, because you know your son's watching. Look me in my eyes right now and say it. And he was like, I'm sorry, Paris. All I can tell you is I'm sorry. He's like, I'm rooting for you to win now because I know I screwed up your game. Like, I'm sorry. All I can tell you is that I'm sorry. And if it means anything, I'm gonna go clear up. He's like, just have patience with me until the veto. And after veto, I'm gonna go in that room and clear it up. I'm like, he's like, I just know my word means nothing to them anymore. Like, if I were to even go in there and say it, they wouldn't believe me. I'm like, it is what it is, Ryan. But like, look me in my eyes and tell me one time that I said I want to take love. And he's like, no, but I just assumed, like, you talked to Maddie, so if she said it, like, I just assumed, like, well, you can't assume in a game like this and throw me under the bus. You know yourself. And he just, like, kept apologizing.
Yeah.
Like, he kept apologizing. I was like,
Good for you for just being like, yo, this is what's up. Fuck.
no, because it was just so blatantly, like, there was no gray area. It was so
Yeah.
blatantly the opposite
Yeah,
of
it
what
wasn't
I
like
said.
it wasn't like a Maddie situation where
No.
she may have like agreed or whatever.
Or
but
went for it because she wanted to not be left, or like whatever the case might be. It was blatantly the opposite.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, look me in my eye with your son watching this right now and tell me one time, name one time that I said it. He's like, well, you know, at the beginning, he was like, well, I assumed. And then within like 5 minutes, he's like, I'm so sorry. Like, if it means anything after the veto, I'm going up there, I'm letting them know. Like, I'm clearing your name. I just assumed because I was so hurt. He's like, I was hurt the most by you because I call you Peanut all the time. And I thought we're close. I'm like, you call me Peanut all the time. He's like, I don't give anybody else nicknames. And I'm like, this is all news to me. That, like, and that's like part of his manipulation tactic.
Yeah, of course.
Because he was like, oh, you know, I am still gonna campaign to you, even though I know you're keeping well. Like, I'm still gonna campaign to you. And I was like, like, sure.
I'm so excited to watch this back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But it was like, I feel like I made some airtime because I was like,
I can't watch what. Oh, your attitude.
I was just like, don't. I was like, you fucked me in this game. I'm like, Kayla and Derek are never gonna trust me, and I wish it was for something good, but it's for something that I literally was not involved in,
Maybe-
and my name got
You know
thrown
what?
out.
Maybe that was like his intention. That he just figured like he's gonna be out of this
Figured
game.
something out between us. I really feel like he might. And we'll know by the time he leaves if he's, because he said if I'm leaving, I'm not leaving quietly. So we'll see if he says something about us. But I have such a feeling that he's the only one that might have figured something out, because anytime he brought you guys up to me, I deflect so hard. I feel like he's so good. He picks
No,
up
just say
on
that
the
you don't want to
weirdest
throw
shit.
people under the bus.
No, I just my thing was like, I just feel like they're not coming for me, and I don't want to play the houses game. That's what I
Yeah,
was
but the
saying.
thing is like you can just deny it, and
Yeah.
no one's gonna believe you because of the like thing you have with like Allie and Liv on that side. Like no one's gonna believe you.
That what?
Like that, like because you're so nice to them, and like you told Allie and Liv, be like, oh yeah, Kayla, Derek, like whatever. Like how
Yeah.
do you like that?
Yeah.
No one's gonna believe you if people are like,
Yeah.
hey, you guys have a thing,
Yeah.
and then you'd be like, no, we don't. Like no one's gonna be like, yeah, you do.
And no one's even said that, you know. No
Yeah.
one. Like, I think the only person
It's literally
that's
us
picked up
against
on it, I really feel like the only person that has picked up on it is Ryan, because he picks on the weirdest shit. Like, you know, when he's like, oh, you're good with the lasers, like you just learned that game and you want, like he just picks up on the littlest weirdest stuff. So I feel like
Because
he
I
must
can
have picked
shoot
up.
gun elastics
No, I
with
know.
my finger.
It's ridiculous, but
No,
I'm
but
saying
yeah, I know what
he
you're saying,
picks
yeah.
up on little things, and I feel like he's the only one that's picked up on the fact that anytime he brought you guys up with me, I'd be like, especially to him, because it's like I'm not about to give you any info so you can turn the shit against me. You know what I mean? So I feel like he must have noticed that I deflected. He must have. He must have.
Or he
And
just
he
knows
felt
that you
like
don't like
he-
to talk about other people.
Yeah, but I talk about other people.
Oh.
Like I don't talk about you guys, but I talk about other people to him for sure. Like I've voiced my opinion about Liv and Allie to him, which could very well hurt me this week. Like he could, before he goes,
Yeah,
he
but
could
no
fuck me
one's
up
gonna
like that.
believe anything he says.
Yeah,
No.
true.
No one will believe anything that he comes up with.
That's
True.
why anything he says about anyone, I'm just gonna be like,
Oh, shit.
okay,
Yeah,
man.
for sure. But it's like, I don't know. It's like funny to me though that like he had nothing to say back to me. Like with Maddie, there was back and forth. Like there was some leeway for her because she had said shit. But it's like with me, I was like, Ryan, look me in my eyes right now. Look me in my eyes right now and tell me you heard me. He's like, well, no, I knew that was the case with the whole house for weeks to come. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what the fuck does that mean? That you knew for weeks the house was against Dayla. How does that make me have specifically verbalized that I'm gunning for them? Like, you tell me that.
Yeah.
Like, you tell me how those two things are the same. And he was just like, but you know, I was like,
Nothing?
this is the, yeah, nothing. And he just like started saying sorry so much that I was like, I'm gonna let you be, because like I was really going at him. But it's like, he was like, if it means anything, I just want you to be patient with me. Right after Vito, I'm gonna go up to their room and I'm gonna like tell them what the truth was. And I was like, you don't need to. And he's like, I know. I was like, it's already done. Like, you've done the damage that you could, because like he obviously doesn't know we
You
talk.
knew exactly
Yeah.
where my head was the whole time.
With what?
Like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
I,
mean,
didn't lie to
relatively.
you. Well, yeah, but like you even said like you were safe, and like I kept going like I'm not telling anyone, but you're
Yeah.
fine, and you're like so I'm fine. I'm like no,
No, I knew. I didn't even ask you that many times because
I
I assumed.
no, but
I'd
like
be
I kept
very
saying you were
surprised.
fine. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. But the thing is, it's like at the end of the day, I don't know. He might still come up here and try and claim my name, but it doesn't matter because he said
If he
it's-
does, I will let you know if he tries to.
He just said, be patient with me. I want to focus on the veto right now. But after the veto, I'm going to go talk to them. And he's like, I'm sorry I fucked your game up. Because I was like, Dayla is never going to trust me again. He's like, who cares? Like, it's them against the house. And I was like, bitch.
And he tried to make me not trust anyone on that side at all, so that it would literally be Derek and I and the whole house.
Which is fucking nuts if that's the case. It's just like the best thing that happened for me in this scenario was that it was so, the plan that I found out about, two things were the best thing that happened to me this week. One was that I was kept out of the plan, because that's like very telling. And the second one was that the plan was the opposite of what I was telling Ryan to do. I was like, you have to stick to targeting Allie, and that could like he might throw that out there before he leaves, and like whatever. But I was like, you cannot touch Dayla. Like I was so like exactly opposite of the plan, and that's why he was so quick to apologize to me, because I'm like it doesn't add up. I'm like, how could I have said that when I was telling you the opposite?
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm sorry. He's like, Maddie manipulated me and Maddie manipulated you. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, you know, it was Maddie. And then he switched to that. He's like, it was Maddie's idea. And I was like, honestly, like, Ryan, I guess only time can tell. When we watch the show back, we'll know. But like, just know that you fucked me in this game, and Dayla's never gonna be able to trust me again.
Good. At least you put that out there.
Never gonna be able to
Paris,
trust
you're
me.
evil.
A little.
You're evil in like the cutest little package.
I'm like evil in a little bit, but like, I'm not like savage in terms of like hurting people's feelings. Like, even with him,
no, because
you
you're
know what I
a
mean?
nice person, but like you have like some evil tactics in like the cute little package.
I feel like we're similar in that sense. You're a badass bitch, but like, yeah, I'm super sweet. What do you mean? Except you're a liar, you're a manipulator, and it's about time you got a taste of your own medicine. And I was like,
Did you like it though?
oh my god, I was living for it. But I was also like, oh my god, do not ever cross her. Do not ever cross her. Like, bad bitch in the
I
house.
think I showed a lot of emotions. So I was trying not to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering, and it sucks because I looked straight in Ryan's eyes the whole time I said it, but at the same time I was like, but how's everyone reacting right now?
Like, how is everyone
This
taking
is
this
okay,
shit?
so it's gonna be.
Who let out like a screech? It was Liv or Eric or someone like.
That might have been me.
I can't wait to watch.
To watch that back.
Like Erica's speech was good too, but I think mine was good.
Yours was better.
Yeah. They're both really good.
Sweet.
Crazy Katie. Yeah, Maddie, Rachel, you would have been. Like, Maddie, her time will come very soon. She's probably like the next day or something, because like the duos are keeping each other for the double.
Yeah, just give it 2 more weeks.
Yeah, for the double. I want to fucking
Was
take
it
that shot.
early?
Anyways, the duos or save shit for the double. It's crazy that the comp piece is not going to be touched probably for a long time. No one's touching Erica for a long time, I think.
No, because she had 2 weeks of power in a row, so she has a lot of people on her side right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Dimitri had a lot of people on his side because he kept winning.
Yeah.
And people were just scared that if they took a shot and couldn't get him out, then they're fucked because he was going to win them next week.
For sure. Yeah. And it leaves. It probably leaves me, Will, and Maddie. But shit's gonna change a lot after the double.
Johnny's in there too.
Oh, yeah. See, Johnny just fucking gets like. he
Forgotten
feels-
about.
Yeah, and he's playing the best game. He's $6,000 richer and no one even thinks about it. He's won 3 comps, no one thinks about it.
Maddie,
crazy.
they'll take out Maddie before they even touch you.
Yeah, I think they would touch. Yeah, they would probably touch.
No,
Maddie
because
before me.
they don't like her at all.
Yeah, I know that. For weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
But she also like doesn't fucking listen, man. I was like, leave Kayla be, man. I was like, don't be like in her face right now, because I know she was like, she came in here like 3 times. I was like, let her breathe, man. Like she just like, you know, like one HOH, like she probably just doesn't want to be like talking game again today. But it's like, I don't know. She's gonna do what she wants.
No,
to
she
do.
came in here, she wasn't even talking game at all. It was just like hanging out.
Okay, then that's good. I was just like, dude, chill. Like, but I
Yeah.
don't know. People will do what they want to do. It's not my game. It's her game. She can do what she
No,
wants.
she was talking like a little game, but it was just kind of like going over everything and just saying how like she's just gonna drop it, and like she just like thanked me again for not putting her up and stuff. And
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna be very grateful. She better be to you. But I don't know. At the end of
I
the
just
day,
hope if she wins next week, she doesn't put us up.
I don't think she will. After
No, but
this.
she mentioned like you.
In a bad way.
No, she was like, she goes, like, just talking about how, like, she, like, who she'd possibly nominate and stuff. She didn't, like, say who she would, and she just said, she goes, and you know, Paris, like, she's, like, really close to me or whatever. She goes, she's just someone that would never be an option for me to put up or whatever. Like, she said that.
Fuck, this is the shit that, like, makes me think, like, am I fucking being played by them too, by Will and Maddie? Because, like, I'll catch Will in a lie, and I'll, like, be stupid enough to voice it to Maddie, and then Will be like, you're my number one girl, like, I trust you so much. And then I'll, like, if I ever say anything to Will about being sketched out about Maddie's suddenly best friends with me again. Like, I'm either being played,
No,
or,
she
like,
voiced
they
that she
actually-
trusted you.
but, like,
Will said he's got shit on everyone in the house. whatever
Yeah,
that
Will
means.
said he has shit on every single person in the house, and because he was getting mad, like when I said like that I was nominating him, he was like, I could blow up right now, and he's like, I have shit on every single person, and if I told you the things I even knew, you would be shocked. I'm like, oh damn. It's like,
Oh damn. No, don't be.
no, we're not even talking game. You're welcome to join if you want.
No, don't be.
Oh no.
So respectful. No.
Yeah.
Will's got nothing on me that I haven't told you guys yet, so go ahead, Will.
Uh,
I'm also waiting for people to give me a reason to take a shot.